that you guys will see when you guys go see the movie. We go jump in the lake, and we go jump in this giant lake on this rope swing. And, like, I don't think I would have done it for anyone else because it's freezing, and I do not like being cold. And I was like, oh, my gosh, I'm so scared. And finally he was like, I love you. Come on, we're like best friends. Like, get in the water. You know, this is going to be so much fun. So I don't like water very much either. I don't love swimming. So I jumped in, and we ended up having so much fun. You don't like swimming?
Hate swimming, don't like water in my ears, and cannot stand the cold.
No, me, I like twins.
Separated birth, except for that 46.
You know, we've gone to Celebrity Lookalike before in one of those magazines.
Are you kidding me?
Me, you, and Selena Gomez, and they were like 3 celebrity lookalikes. And actually, I think you and Selena actually really do look alike.
All right, well,
she's gorgeous, so
I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the clip, and I'm going to bask in the glory of Miley's lovely compliment. Guys, watch this.
Ooh, I want a cowboy. Sorry, that one's taken. Really? Maybe. I don't know. It looks like we're going to be just friends. But he hasn't met Hannah yet. So,
Oh, hi. Sorry, I didn't see you. I'm Travis.
this is Lily. She's my assistant. Executive.
What are the qualities you like in a fella in real life?
Has to be funny, and actually, Lucas and I were hanging out the other day. Like I said, I'm a video game person. Like I said, I'm very much tomboy. I would rather hang out at the house and watch movies and play video games and play basketball outside than I guess go be fancy somewhere else.
Well, I think that's a nice mix. I mean, again, perfect for us. Now, the book, you know, it was mostly about setting the record straight for you. Because in just such a short amount of time, I mean, you're such a young person, but there's been 3 really solid years of tabloids and rumors and living a life that's just this huge fishbowl.
Right.
So are you going to continue that process? Do you find that that's healthy for you? Or are you going to try, you know, eventually to just turn the other cheek and not put the energy into it?
You know, I've kind of learned that actually. Are any of y'all on Twitter? Twitter is like the coolest new thing, right? Yeah, all the teenagers. It's my new favorite thing because it's like my own rumor patrol, and I also do it on my website, Miley World. I'm able to kind of go on there and do videos. But Twitter is so fast, so anytime I hear anything on those dumb sites, because I'm like, you know, I'm not here living my dream, and I'm doing something that very few people get to do, and why someone want to take that away from me because I've worked so hard for it, I don't really understand. I don't really understand the negative vibes, and I guess I'm just kind of, my family are almost like hippies in a way. We just want the best. We just want the best for everyone, you know. It's all about like loving each other. So I don't really get it.
So that helps you keep up with it.
Yeah.
So you don't have to sit down and literally pump out a book every 3 years.
Exactly. And I'm like, you know, I never want to claim to be perfect because 1, it would be a lie, and 2, I can't keep up with that. I can't put that kind of pressure, and no one can put that kind of pressure on yourself because no one's ever going to be perfect. And you know, the thing is I am a role model, and that's something that's really important to me. But I'm not a parent, so I can't set the rules and be like, this is what you have to do to become the person that you're supposed to be, because I don't know, because my parents are still trying to teach me.
Exactly. And, you know, the next question I was going to ask you is probably going to be kind of fun for everybody. I wanted to know 3 things that aren't in the book that would make you more relatable to every young lady that's joining us here today or watching at home. Give us 3 things. They can be just fun, silly things that other kids could relate to.
One thing that was kind of quickly in my book that I didn't get to touch on as much as I liked, but I think one of the only serious things is the most fun part for me was having kids come up to me at my book signings, because I loved in the book signings because kids will like highlight the difference. I'll be like, that's my favorite line, and more kids came up to me that had skin problems and were like, you know what, you have no idea like how much that means to me that you wrote about that. And if you look at any of this, most likely I did not look like that on the day. Just letting you know, they have amazing machines on these things called computers, and they just go ahead and they just fix everything. So it's not real, and nor do I look like that. If I could look like that all the time, I'd be one happy girl, but no one does, and I think that's the best thing. And I think that's the best thing that I got to do. And another fun one, I think that Most girls, I think it's a good idea if most girls do keep journals. So that's kind of something fun that I do is keep a journal. And, what's something else fun that people don't know? That can see it later.
Yeah, I mean, you're pretty open. It might be hard to...
Yeah, I'm trying to think of things that you don't want. Ooh, I just learned how to color my own hair. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. I'm going to save so much money you have no idea. And someone came out to me the other day and was like, I want your hair colored. I was like, let me just tell you, you make a right at the round, and you're going to go right in there, and you're going to get the little thingies that you paint. And I learned how to do my own hair color, so I'm proud of myself.
That is the second coolest thing I've heard this year, right behind Barbara Walters, wears 20-year-old pajamas. I love that. That is the coolest. And I love that you're so psyched about saving money. You know what I mean?
Dude, if he's giving me $800 or $8 at the Rite Aid, that's like right down my house I can ride my bike to.
You
Good
just made your
idea.
parents so proud.
Good idea.
We promised a couple of our audience members that they could get in on the fun here and do a little Q&A. Livia's going to go first. Hello, Livia. Stand up.
When was the last time you got in trouble?
That's a good question.
The last time I got in trouble, I think it was me and my older sister. My older sister Brandy, she's gonna kill me, but we kind of like team up on my little sister when me and her are together, because like me and my bigger sister want to like hang out. And last night Noah kept ringing the dang doorbell. And, like, I don't understand what her fascination with the doorbell was, but, like, kept doing it. It was, like, 12 o'clock, and we were finally like, Nala, get out. My mom was like, that's so rude, you know, you can't act like that. So my mom gets really mad when we pick on her, because my sister is 22, and I'm 16, and she's 9. So she's like, that's a little unfair. But, like, she's, like, so annoying that it adds up to being, like, our age, because she's so smart. And so the other day, I was like, hey, Noah, I like your hair. She goes, are you being facetious? And I like got out my dictionary, like not telling anyone. I'm like, you're 9, like whatever.
We got time for one more. Where is Suzette? Hello, Suzette. Hi.
What are your parents' rules to dating? My parents' rules. I have a curfew, and I think that it's important. I said I wasn't traditional, but it is respectful, I think, for the guys to, like, talk to the parents before, you know, because if you don't have a good relationship, like, if your parents and the guy or the girl or whatever, you know, don't have a good relationship, it's never going to work. Because especially if there's someone that's like me that has such a good relationship with their parents, if the boy doesn't, then it just never works.
It is a deal breaker, whether it's a short-term romance or a long-term romance. I agree.
That's
Your
respect.
family doesn't, yeah. Actually, in the glamour thing, I was reading that your dad actually introduced you to your boyfriend.
Yeah, he works with him in Nashville, and because he's a songwriter and musician, and honestly, I didn't like him at first. I was like, great, another songwriter. This should be fun, you know, but he's like the coolest guy, so good.
And he's really cute.
Thanks.